Oh, it was negative 13 last night. Look at that. That is ice on the hens' backs, which is crazy. They must be pretty well insulated because they're alive and warm and have ice on their backs. Kind of like when your mustache and eyebrows freeze up, which happens when it's like anytime below negative 10, you can get that. But I've never seen it on the chickens. This is the coldest night. None of them have any new frostbite. Buck still has some frostbite he got at the beginning of the year, that first night it got cold. But he doesn't have any new frostbite. What about you, Mama Bear? You cold? You're not shivering. So you guys look like you're okay. Can't believe you have ice on your back. Geesh. Pretty rough being a chicken in northern Maine. But they don't mind. I feed them really good before bed every night. Keeps them warm. Chickens found a weasel. I have a piece of pork and the weasel's eating it. But the chickens just noticed him. These weasels will attack chickens. It's an emerald weasel or a... I don't remember what they call them. There's another name for them. Leave him alone. He was on the porch this morning. I was worried he was going to get in the coop and try to mess with him, but he's so small, I can't imagine he could fight the chickens. Oh, he ran off. Leave him alone. No. No. Leave him, Buck. He's so pretty, little white weasel. Leave him alone. He'll attack you. He'll bite you. He looks small, but he can bite. He takes down rabbits, you know. That's why he's eating that giant chunk of pork. He's so cute, though. I haven't seen him for almost a year and a half. So it's probably not the same one we used to have, but yeah, he's pretty adorable. He's all white. I have a mouse trap that had some mice frozen in some water, and that's what he was getting into this morning on the porch. I had to get him out of there. But he found this chunk of pork. It's some pork somebody gave me, and I've been eating it for a couple weeks, but then it was in my cooler and it got warm one day. It warmed up to like 40 degrees and it thawed and got too warm. So yeah, I threw it out here thinking the coyote would take it, but the coyote won't come close enough to the cabin to take it. So this little guy found it. That's enough meat for him for the whole spring. He's probably psyched about it. See, they're not very scared. It's okay. They're not really scared of humans because they come into houses and stuff. They usually eat mice. Last year I had one and it would literally go into the cabin, grab a mouse, rip its head off and then put it in the hole. And then it would go into the cabin, get another mouse. It takes like 2 seconds for him to find a mice. But they cleaned all the mice out around my house last fall. So I don't have any out here anymore. They really are good. Like if you have a mouse problem, if you have one of these weasels come around in a couple days, you'll have no mice anymore. They just eat every mouse. And what they do is they eat the head off, the brains. They eat the head and the brains of the mouse. And then they twist up the body so the guts and stuff won't fall out of the sack that they've made with the body. And then they hide that places. So if they don't have food, they'll have extra food to go back to. And I've found a lot of those mice with their heads twisted off. Pretty gross, but they are adorable. And they usually don't cause problems. I mean, they'll kill young chickens, but they can't kill. I mean, look, Buck is like 10 times his size. So you guys cool with him? You guys think he's cool? Buck's not trying to attack him. Little guy is so cute though. He's just licking his little chops. He just figures we're all animals eating the same stuff. This weasel is having a day though. There's a big chunk of pork right there for him. He's all about it. Yeah, maybe I'll get some better video. I'll try to set the camera up on the tripod. Alright, here we go. It's a little weasel, emerald weasel, I think. That's what we call him up here. I think there's another name for him, but I'm not sure what it is. He's eating a piece of pork that I had out here. You smell the pork, it's definitely bad. He seems to like it a lot. He's been at it all morning. Or she. I don't know, she might have a nest close by. The bottom of her body has like a green tinge to it, which is weird. They usually, I've never seen them like that. Hey, little guy. No, he's watching the chickens. Buck, get down. No, he just ran all the way back to wherever he came from. Buck, you scared him when you jumped off of that thing. Come on, little fella. You like that stuff? He's over by the cabin, but he keeps popping his head up. He's trying to lead us away from the food. But I guess we'll stop this for now. He's adorable. Over there eating the pork. He just runs around. He checked the chickens out a couple times. He doesn't seem to be scared of them either. He's a cute little bastard.